Hello everyone. In this lecture we'll study time value of money, which is also called discounted cash flow analysis. Time value of money including future value, present value, future value of an annuity, and a present value of an annuity. And we also study the difference between ordinary annuity and annuity due. In order for you to understand time value of money, I will use one example. For example, I give you $100. So do you want to have it today, or you want to have that $100 bill 3 years later? Think about it. Yeah, I think most of the students will choose to have that money today. So why time is such an important element in your decision? Because time allows you the opportunity to postpone consumption and earn interest. So first we draw a timeline. For example, you have $100 today. We call it present value. And at the end of the first year, in the second year, and the end of the third year, so how much that money will be, which is the future value. The future value is the money you will have in the future. So for example, we assume the market interest rate is 5% per period, and you have a 3 different time period. So the I is the interest rate, the 5%, and year is 3. So future value is ask you to calculate the compounded interest rate. Okay, using the future formula, and you can calculate the future value at the end of the third year. So basically the future value is the present value times 1 plus interest rate to the power of n. So that $100 today equivalent to $115.75 in 3 years. Also, we can use financial calculator. We use BA2 plus as an example, and we focus on the third row on the financial calculator. To calculate the future value problems, first we type 3 and type n, and we type 5 and type IY, and we type negative 100, and then we press PV, present value, and then we type 0, and we press payment, PMT. And the last step we using compute. Compute is on the left hand side corner on the top, and then we press future value, FV. So the numbers will come out 115 and 76. Or you can use an appendix table. So using appendix table, we find the 5%, and on the first row we find 5%, and we go down to period 3. So the cross point is 1.158. So I highlight that number in red. And we also can use Office Excel spreadsheet, use FV function. This is a future value. So you can put the numbers 0.05, 3, 0, negative 100. When you press enter, the number will come out. Now we wanted to solve for present value. So we do the same thing, draw a timeline. If the future value is $100, what's the present value? So we can use the formula. Those future value divided by 1 plus I interest rate and close parentheses to the power of n. So you will get $86.4. The meaning is that you will receive $100 in 3 years. That money is equivalent to $86.40 today. Also, you can use financial calculator. If you use financial calculator, you do the same thing. You type 3 in 5I 0 payment 100 FVA and then compute the present value. You will get negative 86.4. Or you can use Appendix table. So Appendix table, you goes to 5% and then down to period 3. You see that number is 0.864, and then you times the principal is $100. You got $86.40. Or you can use Excel spreadsheet. Use the PV function and you key in those numbers and you will get the same answer. Okay, now we talk about ordinary annuity. Ordinary annuity is not a lump sum. A question is a series of even cash flow at the end of each time period. For example, you have $100 at the end of the first year, the second year, and the third year. So what is going to be the present value of that cash flows? Or what is the future value of these 3 cash flows? Okay, now we see that we can use a formula for future value of an ordinary annuity, or use a financial calculator. So keep in mind that the other things is the same, and now this time you have to put 0 as present value and negative 100 as payment. So on your financial calculator there is a key called PMT, is the payment is negative 100, and then compute the future value. For present value of an ordinary annuity, so you put 0 on the future value and then you compute the present value. Now we see the difference between ordinary annuity and annuity due. So annuity due is a series even cash flow at the beginning of each time period. So ordinary annuity, we will receive $100 at the end of each year, but for annuity due, you will receive $100 at the beginning of each year. Similarly, we can use the formula. So the future value of an annuity due is equal to the future value of an ordinary annuity times 1 plus interest rate. Okay, interest rate. Present value of an annuity due is equal to the present value of an ordinary annuity times 1 plus the interest rate. Also, you can use your financial calculator or the appendix tables or the Excel spreadsheet. So I have a file attached to your weekly reading list, so you can look at the formula sheet and to learn how to use appendix and using Excel spreadsheet to calculate the present and future value of an annuity due. Thanks for listening.